Welcome to the video. Today I want to talk about the latest incident from Berlin, the latest terrorist attack from Berlin, which happened, I think it was Saturday, when a Muslim driver drove his car into the Gay Pride parade on Christopher Street Day in Berlin. The culprit turned out to be a 21-year-old in Germany born Muslim from Berlin, born in Germany but raised and born into a Lebanese Muslim household. 21 years old, born in 2005. A Muslim migrant that once again had been catched and released. He had been arrested several times. I'm glad that at least one of those perverted and insane and perverted and degenerate festivals has come to an end. Okay, I'm glad, but I don't encourage anyone to do violent acts, to act violent against his political opponents. Not at all. Let me be honest, this being out of the way, I don't wish these people, I don't wish death upon them, but I don't wish them anything good either, okay? I don't wish them anything good either. Lately, I've seen those videos from AfD politicians and Facebook boomers sending out their prayers and their condolences towards the liberals, towards the far right, the far left, sending out their prayers and sending out their empathy towards them. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Should we really do that? Yeah, where were their condolences when a 16-year-old young teenage girl, Christian teenage girl, was pushed in front of a freight train 2 years ago, just like it happened to Liana, the Ukrainian refugee in Germany? Where were their condolences when that Irishman was partly beheaded by a Sudanese migrant, just like it happened recently in Dublin, in Belfast? Where were their condolences when the Muslim driver drove his car into the Christmas market in Magdeburg, for example, 2 years ago, and killed 6 people, killed 6 Christians, and including children? Where were their condolences towards the Christian community for what happened? Where were their condolences? Or where were their condolences, to take it even further, where were their condolences not even 1 year ago when Charlie Kirk was shot in his neck? Not even a year ago. Did you all forget? Where were their condolences when Charlie Kirk was shot in his neck? Charlie Kirk, he literally got his throat cut in 2 pieces by a bullet fired by a psychotic transgender lover, by a completely insane member of the LGBTQ community, gay faggot liberal with a transgender boyfriend, right? Members of the LGBTQ community, where were their condolences towards us, towards the Christians, towards white people? Where were their condolences towards their political opponent? Where were their condolences? What was their first impulse to do when they saw Charlie Kirk laying on the ground and bleeding out like a pig in the slaughterhouse in front of his own children? Their first impulse was to make those stupid TikTok edits, to make those stupid Instagram reels where they showed themselves celebrating the death of a father of 2 children and husband to a wife. They made him a fucking idiot all over the internet, all over social media. That was their first instinct to do. But that tells you everything. That's how they are. They are not like us. They are not like us. And by the way, they proved me right immediately after the incident. They proved me right one day after the attack. Because I saw this woman, this liberal left-wing influencer, a liberal German rapper. I saw this woman, video of this woman giving a speech one day after the attack, immediately after the attack, at the memorial event, one day after it, in front of thousands of people, grieving audience, and all of the members of your own community. I saw her giving a speech, admitting that she was hoping the whole time during the attack, that she was hoping the whole time that the culprit wouldn't turn out to be a Muslim, but to be a white Christian male. Should we show them, should we signalize those people that we're with them, that we are with them, that we are sending out our prayers from the bottom of our hearts? For what? These people hate you even more for doing that. These people hate you even more for sending out your prayers. Why should we do that? Why? When the attack happened, she was hoping all the time that the culprit wouldn't turn out to be a Muslim, but to be a white Christian male. Just imagine the amount of stupidity. I can't even put it in words. It's insane. And those are the people you want to send out your empathy? For what? For what? I don't agree with that at all. Maybe I'm a bad Christian, or maybe I'm a bad person in general. You can call me that, but what's the purpose in sending out your empathy towards people who are just pure evil? They're pure evil. They want to see us dead, every single one of us. Whether you send them out your prayers on or not. They want to see you dead just as they want to see me dead. They want to see everyone dead who has another opinion than them. So all these AfD politicians, Alice Weidel and others making those posts and sending out their condolences. I mean, for what? For what? What's the purpose? For what? These people want to see us dead. What would make you think that it would be a good idea to send out your condolences to people who want to see you dead? Towards people who celebrated the death of a loving father to 2 children and a husband in front of thousands of people at an open stage. What would you make you? How insane can you be to think that that's a good idea?